Shalom and good morning, family. It's a beautiful morning. Sun is shining. Birds are chirping. Even though we're in a very tough time in our society, in the world, it's still a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. I just wanted to make this quick video, just to say, first off, keep your heads up. When it comes to growth, there has to be a resistance. So we have to realize that nothing great comes easy. And in order for things to be built, in order for new things to be built, sometimes old things have to be torn down. And whenever it comes to something being rebuilt, we have to look at it, maybe as exercising. Like, when you go out and you exercise, like when you want to get in shape, when you want to have better health, you can't do that sitting on the sofa eating chips and watching television. You have to do that by going out, running. You have to do that by lifting weights. When you're underneath that bar lifting weights, it's heavy. It hurts. Sometimes you drop the bar on your chest. Sometimes you struggle to get it up, but eventually you get it up. And you get it up over and over and over again, but it hurts. And you break your muscles down, but then your muscles rebuild stronger. When you go running, you break your leg muscles down, but then your leg muscles build up stronger. So we have to realize that, like, it may not be ideal that the circumstances that we're in right now. However, it is necessary for change. Now, one thing that I've been seeing a lot lately, especially here in the city that I reside in, I'm starting to see a lot of Caucasians, a lot of white people standing on the side of the road with Black Lives Matter signs. I've seen a lot of posts online and a lot of support as far as in the social media community. Want to let you all know I truly appreciate that. I do. And I don't want you to think that what you're doing is going unheard or unnoticed. Some people may say, oh, you should have been done that. Oh, y'all, it takes this for you all to, to speak up. But neither here nor there. My biggest thing is, finally, people in droves are speaking up and are standing up for truth, are standing up for rightness. You can't continue to oppress the poor. That goes against the universal law. You cannot oppress the poor. You cannot oppress the downtrodden. It goes against universal law to oppress the fatherless, the widows, the poor, the needy. It's not just those poor and needy and downtrodden that you got to deal with. Now you have to deal with a spiritual realm. So as long as you continue to oppress those, then the spiritual realm is the issue that you're going to have to deal with. However, those whites and Caucasians and other nations that are supporting this movement, we appreciate you all. But I need you all to understand one thing. It's great that you all are on the corner with signs. It's great that you all are at protests with signs. It's great that you all are making social media posts. But you all have to realize you all have the greatest power in this current system that we are in. Like, they hide our votes. When we go to the ballots, they hide our votes. When we go to the ballots, they try to throw away our votes. When they try to stop us from voting, they try to enact laws and put certain things and put us in the criminal system so we can't vote. They do everything that they can to marginalize our vote. So it takes a whole bunch of us to make a change when it comes to voting in the system. Right now, you all are in election time. Right now, you all are in a time where things can change. Yes, we appreciate you standing on the side of the street with a sign saying Black Lives Matter. But what we would appreciate even more is if you will use the power that you have in this system right now to enact change at the law level, at the government level. Because your vote doesn't get thrown away. You don't get arrested and have charges placed against you so you can't vote. You don't get threatened. You don't get distracted. You don't get these things in order to marginalize your vote. Your vote counts. People can always say, oh, it's one vote for one person. No, some people's votes are a little more important than others. And you have the power to make a difference. We appreciate the signs. We appreciate the social media posts. Don't let it get lost. Don't be enraged for a week. Don't be enraged for a few days. Don't be enraged for a month. You have to continue to be enraged about the current system that we are in. And you have to use your enrage. You have to use your anger and couple it with your power to make a true difference. We've all started this thing, and we're all a part of a body. Every part of the body has a different function. And if we all want to live in a more harmonious world, like we claim we want to, well, every part of the body has to do its job. So right now, those that support this movement, that they're tired of seeing black people marginalized and they have power, do your part in the body. Use your power that you have. It's just like when you're going and you're exercising. When you're exercising, the legs do majority of the work. That don't mean that the hands are being lazy, or the arms are being lazy, or the neck is being lazy. But at that time, the legs have to bear the burden, and they have to use their power to do the workout when you're walking or you're running. So right now, white people, y'all are the legs. Utilize your power. Right now is your turn. Right now you're the legs and we are running. We need you to go use your power. Use your power to vote. Use your power to speak up against the system, change the system, help us tear it down. Because we've been trying for a very long time and have gotten nowhere. But if you stand in uniform with us and you support us, then use your power to change the system that many of your ancestors created. And we're not saying that you have to change the system so that you can be poor and broke. No, change the system so that way there can be a true equal opportunity. We'll continue to do our part. Most of us work extremely hard. Most of us work 10 times harder than everyone else. Most of us build and create. Most of us are caring and loving and giving. We will continue to do our part. Even in these riots. Yes, they show you video of people running in and out of stores and breaking windows and stealing stuff, but there are many more videos of people stopping looters, of people holding back looters, of our people saying, no, that's not what we're here for, than there are of people who are doing damage. So right now, do your part in the body. You do your part in the body, and we'll do our part in the body. Enjoy this beautiful day, and I say peace and shalom.